Welcome, YouTubers. This is a Russell Green River Hunter. It's my first kit knife. Actually, it's my first homemade knife and first attempts at some knife pimpage as well. I'm not going to go over review the knife too much. I'm just going to show you what I got. First of all, the sheath. The sheath was handmade using some brass stud rivets. The design was cut out. Used a stencil tracer, or it's like a wheel marker that marked the holes for the lacing. Then punched out the holes and then used artificial sinew to make the stitching for the leather sheath. My cat's gonna jump in. The back has actually got leather strap here as well for putting on your belt. The knife itself, hang on. The knife itself has got a blade. It's about 5 inches long. The handle's made out of, I believe one scale is hickory, one is beechwood. They weren't exactly the same. And looking at the Crazy Crow, which has this knife, you can buy it as a kit. You can buy it with the handle installed already. The kit's about $15.95. What you basically get is a hardened steel full tang blade, and then you get 2 sets of scales and the pins that go with it. You install the scales are basically square blanks, and you put the scales on, and then you can form them, shape them however you want. As far as the pimpage, I don't know if this is going to show up in film or not, but there's a couple guys I like to thank. The Lazy Spool Kitty, Gavco, Florida Raptor 07, and Tough Thumbs. Due to the inspiration of all the films and the videos they put out, I actually made an attempt to do some pimpage on this one. First off, I don't know if you can see it or not, tried some jimping at the top. Basically it's just a Dremel. No, it's not perfect, but it man, it serves the purpose well. I kind of like it. It's got a great feel of the handle. The knife's got a great feel of the handle. A little bit of jimping there if you want some control over the blade. Basically, I've had this knife since 2005. I went to a week-long mountain man camp and built the knife. Basically, you get a full steel, like I said, you get a full steel tang blade. It's got a nice recurve on the top edge. Drop point front. Holds a great edge, man. This is a cheap knife, but it holds a great edge and sharpens very well. The steel, I believe, if I can still see the mark. Bear with me here a minute. It's a 4215 steel. It's a high carbon steel. No, it's not superior in any means. Like I said, this is a $15.95 knife. But man, this thing holds a great edge. It does cut very well. But I tried some forced patina using a mustard, a little bit of white vinegar, Gavco, and I think Florida Raptor 07 showed this. Basically used some mustard and a paper towel, dabbed it on, let it sit for a while, and then removed it. Gavco talked about putting on a little bit of white vinegar for a couple minutes of doing slightly full edge patina or full blade patina. Tried that as well. Kind of like the results. Is it perfect? Heck no. But I really like this knife. Like I said, the handle, I don't know if you can show up this or not. Just fooled around with some woodstock blanks and a Dremel. The design I came up with, it's similar to a lot of stuff that's already out there. But basically, again, is it perfect? Heck no, but it's my knife. I did it, and to me, it's perfect as can be. I love it. When I got done with it, I don't know if this lighting works a little bit better or not. When I got done with it, applied a little bit of provincial pine stain, and then I coated it with some tung oil, and then a little bit of Johnson's paste wax to give it a final closure. And I really like this knife, man. It's like I said, it's a $16 knife. It works well as a camp knife, great camp knife. I used it for a week at Mountain Man Camp. It worked great for food prep and cutting rope and whatnot. And basically, if you guys want to try some pimpage and you haven't done it yet, this is a perfect knife to do it with. Once again, it's called a Russell Green River Hunter. You can get it through Crazy Crow. You can get it one with the scales already installed for about 20 bucks, and then the kit itself is about $15.95. I hope you guys like it. I know I do. Thanks a lot, and see you again soon. Bye.